Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, I've got my coffee, I got my water. We are here. We are back. It is officially the late Noob Night Cryptocast because it's technically 12:05 a.m. Mountain Time. So 2 a.m. on the East Coast, so it is definitely Wednesday, even though we try to do these on Tuesday. That's my fault. I'm John Go. That's LR. Apologies for you guys watching this late night, but hopefully we'll bang out a good little Cryptocast for you guys. How you doing, LR? It's getting closer to go time for you, man.
About a week.
About a week.
Be out of here. About 10 days from today, actually.
10 days, man. And that's pretty exciting, man. Man, Asia. Steem Fest is coming up, too. Just crazy. I still don't know if I'm going or yet. I haven't had the... I don't know, man. There was this feeling last year with Steem Fest that I had to get there. I just don't have that same feeling this year. And it's not like I think any less of Steem or anything. I'm more bullish on Steem than I think I've ever been in my life, but I don't know, man. I'm waiting for someone to say, "Hey, you should go because."
You should go because I'm going to be there.
Thanks for guilt tripping me, man.
Yeah, my pleasure. Try to do it often.
All right, perfect. Beautiful. So, news, gossip, scandal. Let's dive into it before we talk too much about my lack of travels or travels to Asia. But I did this project about a month ago, and I started saying I'm going to dollar cost average into investments on Steam engine specifically. So I picked a few coins and I said, each and every week, I'm going to put money into these coins and see how it goes at the end of the month. Not really worried too much about price. Just I'm going to set my budget, roughly 70 Steem a week, 10 Steem, basically roughly each project, and invest no matter what, dollar cost average. So no matter what the price of Steem was, no matter what the price of the token was, I just said, here's 70 Steem and I'm going to put it into the project. And the projects I chose were Steem Leo, Jam token, Curator token, SPI. I'm forgetting a bunch now. My goodness. Sports. My gosh, I gotta go check this. This is so bad. I'm so bad at this. I totally forgot. This is so bad. It's right here. Okay. Yes. Okay. So Leo, Curator token, SPI, Actifit. That was the one. Sorry. Jam, DEC, and Sports. So Steem Leo goes without saying. I'm a big fan of Steem Leo. Big fan of Khalil Kazi and everything that he's doing with that tribe. I think investing is something we should do, and I'm a big fan of that. So cool. Curator token. It's Curator's the project that I've been delegating to basically since day one. I love their token. It pays me each and every day for holding it, which is cool. SPI is Steem Power Investments. This is a really cool idea on paper. We'll see how it goes. This is definitely a long-term hold for me to see where this thing goes, but I'm still stacking SPI every week. Actifit X. Actifit to me is a use case that will take Steem to another level. Jam, I'm a big fan of the Jam team, and obviously reggae music is my favorite music, so I'm in there for personal reasons. Definitely not the big reason is I know the guys that started it, but also I'm a big fan of that type of music. So also DEC. Steem Monsters and Splinterlands just absolutely crushed it. They got out of beta this week, so that's just going to hopefully go up. And then sports, because I think that sports is a really cool topic to be discussed each and every day here on the blockchain. So those were my 7 projects, and I just put 70 Steem into, so 10 Steem into each, regardless of what the price of Steem was, regardless of what the price of the individual tokens were. That's all I did. I didn't even look at the prices of it when I started to when I ended. It was more like how much I had. You know what I mean? Like how many did I accumulate over the month? So it says here I spent 274.21 Steem over the month, averaging 68.55 Steem per week in the purchases. So pretty cool. Maybe I should be noting the price of this stuff, but again, I'm really in this stuff. This is a lot of fun for me, and I'm not trying to sell this stuff anytime soon. So that's been my project the past month.
Cool.
It's taking the HODL challenge, the HODL challenge, however you want to say that, and putting it into Steam Engine. So it's cool, man. I mean, that's kind of where we're going. And this is the thing that I've noticed. My attention to what's going on Steam specifically is a lot lower now compared to what my attention is at the individual tokens that I'm invested in, which I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing.
I don't know. It's one of those. Time will tell. I mean, yeah, everything's changing so quickly that I don't know. I mean, what's a good thing one day isn't the next day. But the day after, it can be amazing. So yeah, it's just jump in with both feet, see where it goes.
That's all I'm doing, man. I mean, I don't have any skills in any of this investing stuff. To me, it's just a lot of fun. And this is kind of, I'm not trying to dig at Steem, but a lot of people on Steem are whining about downvotes. They're whining about a circle of friends, and they're whining about, where this is all going. And that has really kind of put me off from Steam Fest. I think that's the biggest reason. This hard fork, I mean, I know people are all rah about it, but to me, it has caused discussions where I don't know if there was really, like, it almost added to the problems, but it didn't, if that makes any sense. Like, I don't know if I'm saying this right. I see why the changes were there on Steam, and I get it, and I salute it. But the question to me was like, we are now basically scaring away content creators, because you got to reach a certain threshold before the payout starts, the curve starts going properly. People getting downvotes, they're throwing out downvotes like it's candy because you get those for free. Well, I hate to break the news to you guys, but regardless of what you think a downvote is or is not, it's a negative thing to a content creator. Regardless of if you think that post deserves that amount of rewards or not, it's a negative feeling to the content creator, because you're basically saying, I don't think what you put out there is deserving of the value that you're getting right now, so I'm going to take something away from you. That hurts. And part of the draw, I think, to Steam and the entire ecosystem is that you can get rewarded for your efforts. That's what I love about DTube. I love it about DTube because you can get rewarded for your efforts. You can't do that on YouTube. It's not like you can sit there and be a small creator on YouTube and get rewarded. You've got to get to superstar status before they give you a penny. But here on Steam, you can put your heart and soul into something, get a little upvote, and put your stuff out on the blockchain. But now it's like, okay, well, all these free downvotes are going around, so let's just take away, well, I didn't deserve $50 worth of upvotes, so let's take it away. That's a dangerous game, man. And I understand why it's out there. I understand it's part of the blockchain. But this is where I think that there's an issue that has been created now where I don't think there was an issue. Regardless of what people feel about what content is great and what content is bad, if Steam was $5, people wouldn't give a rat's behind about it. It's because Steam, I think, is just lower in value now, money-wise, where it feels like we got to protect this. Got to protect it. Well, we should be in a world of abundance, man. And I get it. I know that it's not, the rewards pool is not forever and ever and ever, but give stuff out, man. See what happens when you start doing that instead of taking away from people. It's just, I don't know. I'm ranting. If that makes any.
Yeah, that's a good rant.
Sipping.
We need new people coming in. We need people buying Steam. Instead of selling. There's a lot of things that the Steam blockchain really needs, beyond the fact that Steam needs to do something. You know, and you try to get people to come in. I've been talking to a lot of people in Thailand, and I'm kind of the same way, because do I want them to come into Steem and then find out that, oh wow, you know, this guy says this is really great, but I'm getting downvotes, you know, because somebody doesn't like whatever, you know. It's going to be a harder sell to bring people in, because it's going to be harder for me. You know, it used to be I could say, hey, all you got to do is try, you know, just, you know, get in there and give it a try. Now I got to say, but you're probably going to get downvoted, but don't worry about that, you know, because life is great and grand, and yeah, rah rah. So I think that's just this willy-nilly attitude of, yeah, it's free, so let's go downvote people just because it's going to cause a lot of damage. And I don't know. We'll see. But
see, I think downvoting, I mean, I know the original idea was, it was like, you know, a sad face or a grumpy face if you put it on Facebook, you know? But the problem is on Steem, that sad face and grumpy face, the downvote is worth real money. So when you do that, regardless of what the goal of that part of the blockchain was for, excuse me, it's still going to give people this negative feeling. And I'm for downvoting to protect from abuse. Totally. I totally agree with it. I think that's a protection that is very unique to Steem. It's very unique. I'm just worried that we're focused so much on this protecting our house thing that we haven't made the house acceptable to all yet. And I think that is what this is, and we've spoken about this before, but I think the biggest thing that hardforks needed to do was to make onboarding like that. Onboarding should be priority and goal number one, not, hey, we're going to do this to get to this. That should be the priority, because if you have more people being able to use this stuff without the fear of downvotes or without the fear of you know, a negative experience when they're getting onboarded in the first place, there's going to be more people adopting it. There's going to be more people buying it. I deal with dozens and dozens of people every single day coming in from ClickTrack Profit. ClickTrack Profit. I got stickers today, by the way. See these nice little stickers.
Oh yeah,
nice little stickers. Anyways, yeah. So I get dozens of people that are like, "What is Steem? Oh, you're talking about Steem in the training. Oh, you know," and they come on board. And this is why I'm telling them, listen, just go to Steem, get your account, get 15 to 25, maybe 50 Steem power, and then focus on the tribes. Focus on CTP Talk. Focus on Leo. Focus on PAL. Like, focus on the ones that don't have this, and yeah, you can still downvote with these things, but it's not the priority for Steem Leo is to get their tribe known to the masses, to get more people interested in investing in crypto to come on board. You know what I mean? Like, the number one priority of Sports Talk Social is not to go downvote people. It's to let's get sports-minded people on board the blockchain so we can talk and discuss sports in a really cool community. That should be the focus of Steem, man. And I know I'm in the minority of saying this. I know it, and I understand why the downvotes are there, and I get it. But it's a dangerous game, man. When you start telling content creators that what they're doing is not of value, or it's not of the value that they have right now, so let's take some away. I mean, that hurts, man. It hurts, and like a lot of these people, especially from ClickTrack Profit, it's their first time creating content ever. And now they're getting the courage to step out of their little bubble and getting out there and putting their, basically the courage to put something out there for the first time. And I'm not saying anybody's going and downvoting CTP stuff, but what happens if a CTP person, their first time, and then, they see that they're going to get a couple dollars next week, and then someone downvotes them and it gets to, a penny. So they're sitting there all week thinking they're going to get, this nice, sexy, nice little bit of change, nothing huge, a couple bucks, but that's a lot more than they would get on their WordPress blog and a lot more they'd get on Facebook or anything like that. So that's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about the feeling for someone to go through when, they experience that. And I don't know. I'm sipping my coffee again.
Sipping your coffee. Oh, sip of the coffee. Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. Well, maybe there's a reason to go to Steam Fest. Bring this up. You know, I don't know what the discussions are gonna be. I haven't even decided. I'm gonna be in Thailand, and I haven't even decided how much time I'm gonna spend in Steam Fest yet. I am seriously considering island hopping afterwards.
Get in touch with the D Daily guys, man. They're booking stuff. Kevin Lee sent me his entire itinerary. I can't even speak. I was laughing. I was like, dude, why are you sending me all this? He's like, I gotta let people know where I'm gonna be. He had this whole list of he's here, this hotel, this date. I was like, damn, dude, that's impressive. Me, I just show up. I'm like, I'm here, ta-da.
Yeah, well, I'm very intimately familiar with itineraries since I give the Thai government everything I'm going to be doing for the next 3 months. But yeah, well, I'm probably going to rent a limo and go from Bangkok to Koh Samui. So
rent a limo.
Mm-hmm.
Take it easy there, man.
No,
big baller here.
Yeah, well, it's like $50 or something. You know, because the transportation from Bangkok to the island is kind of sucks.
The rickshaws don't go out there. Do they have rickshaws there or no?
No, they don't have rickshaws. No. They have tuk-tuks, bot buses, and taxis.
Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah. I'm completely ignorant to all that.
Yeah, stay off the tuk-tuks. That's bad.
Beautiful.
Bot buses are good. Yeah.
Rich has got your hookup, folks. Everybody going to Thailand if you need any information on Thailand. I think he studied the history of Thailand for the past 3 months now and knows everything about it.
6 months, actually. But
6 months. Yeah.
And, yeah, I'm learning to speak a little Thai. So I'm not, I'm going to be ready. When I get off the plane in Phuket, people are going to go, wow.
A real cowboy.
Well, yeah, actually, I'm getting a lot of that. But the lady at the Thai consulate, she goes, "You look like Willie Nelson." I went, "Oh, lovely." And she goes, "Oh, people love Willie Nelson."
Yeah, man, there you go. Just go around and say you'll do impersonations of Willie Nelson.
Yeah, right.
For a bunch of bot. No,
500 baht.
500 baht. Get yourself a Willie picture, selfie with Willie.
Yeah.
No? Dude, you should have done that. You should have done that in Vegas. How come you're not thinking forward here, Rich? No?
I don't know.
What should be the word of the day? Let's have a word of the day.
What's the word of the day? Onboarding.
What? Onboarding. Onboarding. Onboarding is the word of the day. Now, I got to do a little rant now for this. For your journey here on Steem, you're going to need Steem power. You don't need tons of it if you're going to be focusing on the tribes, but getting some Steem power is a good thing. I believe in Steem, and I believe in everything that's being built here. And sometimes the hard forks are a little weird, but at the end of the day, I believe in Steem. And part of the reason why you want Steem power and why you want to comment on this blog and find the word of the day, which is onboarding, is that all comments using that word of the day on this show gets you Steem Basic Income units. Now, why do you want Steem Basic Income units? Because Steem Basic Income upvotes your comments, your blog posts, and all the activity that you do putting stuff out on the blockchain. It's a pretty good investment for just watching 20 minutes of the cowboy and the fat guy every week and just, putting onboarding into the text, into the comments. So don't say great stuff, dear sir. Watch it because we want to reward you with Steem Basic Income units, which gives you free upvotes, which adds to your Steem power, which is a beautiful thing. And I'm batting my eyes. Please do.
Unicorns happy.
It makes unicorns happy. So let me, I love Moo. Okay, this is not an ad. I don't get paid for this, but Moo is awesome. I got Moo to do my, my little Steem Savvy mini cards, right? When I was at Steam Fest last year, I got these done. tons of stuff that I've gone to Moo. So I went to Moo because what I'm doing with ClickTrack Profit is if people upgrade at ClickTrack Profit, I get I get their mailing address. So I write a little handwritten note, and I was like, you know what? Instead of throwing business cards or something like that, what else can I put in there? And I'm like, well, I'm an Apple fanboy, and what does Apple do in all their projects is they put stickers in their little pamphlets and stuff in their instructions. So I figured, you know what? I'll just put stickers. So I got a pack of these things to see how it goes. And if you upgrade at ClickTrack Profit, you'll be the first to get a sticker. I know. It's awesome. Anyways, this is what I do with my life.
Bring your stickers to Steam Fest.
Bring your stickers to Steam Fest. Stickers, postcards, business cards, you name it. Anyways, I don't want to be grumpy Gus. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm still pumped up about this stuff. I'm still, cloud 9 every single time. I did an entire talk yesterday, our webinar last night. I talked about the 3 things you should be doing on not only CTP Talk, but also on Steem. And it was the 3 tips, right? Engagement, content creation, and curation. And if you do these each and every day, your journey here is going to be absolutely amazing. And so I did an entire talk because this is my focus, man. My focus is to bring people that have not heard of Steem, that have not heard of the blockchain, but are into affiliate marketing and dabbling in stuff. That's my goal. My goal is to bring people to this place and to talk about this place and to get excited about this place. So I hope people don't watch this and go, oh, he's grumpy Gus and he's pissed off at the world. I love Steem. I just worry about the new content creator that's jumping on that has to learn the ropes and might get one of those DVs, man. I'm not even going to say it. It's a DV now. It's not a downvote.
It's a DV, huh?
DV.
We're going to have so many acronyms here pretty soon that, we're going to have to start a glossary of terms.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. MDC, must drink coffee.
There you go.
It's 12:30 in the morning. I'm completely, the day I had today, man, holy moly donut shop, bro. Like I was just, it was like I was running around the entire day. I had to go pick up a crib for my parents-in-law. They needed a crib. Then I had to run over and my kid had to get shots today. So I had to go to the doctor's office to get my 5-month-old kid a bunch of vaccinations. And it's just like, oh man, the pain of seeing those needles go into him. And he's just, it's like, oh. And then I had to, just crazy day. But I'm here, and Rich is here, and we love you guys for watching. And I hope you guys enjoyed it, even though we were kind of grumpy a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. We love you guys. Thank you for watching. Please use the word of the day, onboarding, and we will send you some SBI. And I think Rich's last, are you going to be, after next week, you're like Toodles, right? Like.
Don't know. I should have internet by Wednesday after I arrive. I should be set up for everything, but I might have it on Tuesday.
Might. If not, we're gonna figure something out on Tuesday because Rich.
Well, I can do. It's all gonna be mobile. It's all gonna be on my phone.
Right. Yeah.
So
you need the little headsets with the little microphone so it can be all professional.
But I mean, we can do a Starbucks or something because they have like free Wi-Fi.
These are awesome. It's my little Rode mic, man. Cool.
Well, if I get the new iPhone 11, it comes with a little chipset thing.
This is my go-to. I got this and I got my little, it's like a little gimbal, not a gimbal. It's just a little holder. That's my mobile stuff. I actually think this is going on and on and on after, we were kind of waving by. I have to sell my gimbal now because my new iPhone is too heavy for the gimbal. So the gimbal, like totally, it doesn't stay up. So if anybody wants a gimbal, I got it.
Oh, I'm not touching that line. We better get out of here.
Yeah, okay. Have a good night, folks. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.